Hi, I'm Andrew Leong.
I'm Jamie Rice.
And welcome to #Ambitious. In this episode, we're going to talk about perfectionism in marketing and perfectionism in business.
Yep. For myself, two sort of different opinions really on perfectionism. Obviously, it's great to have the best website, the best marketing material, the best advertising possible. But in our experience working with a number of clients right across the board, many of whom in the past have been perfectionists, it really, really slows the entire marketing process down and the advertising process down, and potentially has a negative impact on how much the business could grow. So one example is a client we're working with at the moment. They've been looking to bring out a new website for about 2 years, but they still can't decide exactly how they want it to look. So it's still in the starting blocks. Nobody's even looked at design, content, anything else, because they still haven't decided exactly what they want it to look like. It's our opinion really that if that client would have invested in a new website by now, even if it wasn't exactly what they wanted, it'd be considerably better than the outdated website they've currently got. But because they are just total perfectionists, they're not happy unless it literally is absolutely perfect. So nothing is getting done. So we're just going to look at how much of a perfectionist you may be in your business and how it may be impacting what you're bringing out.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I mean, I'm probably a perfectionist, and I have to fight against that. And it's really difficult in marketing, especially if you're starting to pass the reins on to someone else. And they're maybe not doing the social media how you exactly want it, or they're not putting the exact phrases or the pictures. I mean, I'm terrible for that. And there's a phrase that I have adopted. I can't remember it. I think I found it on LinkedIn, but it's ready, fire, aim. It's all about doing something and then learning from that, rather than just sitting back and procrastinating and thinking about it. Is to do something, put it out there, and improve it afterwards or make it better from there. Because I think we've all had when we thought about whatever picture we should put up on Instagram, or we thought a certain picture would do really, really well, and you put it up and you get less likes than what you thought it would, and then some other picture which you think, oh, I shouldn't even put that up, it does better than you think. I mean, there's a reason why if you buy an iPhone, at some point you'll get a request to update the software, and there's a reason why your other apps on your phone are constantly updating. It's because they're not perfect, and they're releasing it, and then they'll get feedback from customers, they'll find bugs, and they'll constantly improve it.
Yeah, and it's true about how we started this podcast and YouTube channel. I mean, I can't remember what we were recording on originally. Was it iPhone or?
We had, I think we started off with an iPhone. Is it Memo Note? Then we upgraded to a blue snowball. Then we upgraded to a Yeti. And then now we have dynamic mics with a expensive digital recorder.
And I think that sort of proves this point perfectly, because if we'd have sat down and thought, right, let's go all out and buy all this equipment, before it was tried or tested, we probably would have thought, is it worth it? Are we going to stick at this? Whatever it might be, whatever would have put us off might have put us off. But because we just started and got the ball rolling, and then we were like, we're enjoying this. It's a good opportunity channel for us. Let's invest more. Let's get some better equipment, and then let's get better equipment again. And then hopefully, the quality will get better and better as it goes on, as opposed to just be thinking, we should do a podcast, but we'll do it next month. We'll buy the equipment next month, and it forever be on the back burner.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same with even just starting a business. People will overthink it. I'll wait till this happens, or I'll wait till I've got more money, or I need the logo perfect. Yeah, I need the perfect website. You better just test a new concept to see if anyone's purchasing what it is that you sell before you worry about the logo. Mm-hmm. Anything else on perfectionism? Is this podcast perfect?
No. Well, that's but I think that's the good thing, because we think we're in a considerably better position we were than when we first started, 4 months ago, 5 months ago. And hopefully when we look back at this episode in 4 or 5 months' time, it'll be hopefully considerably better than it is now. I think that's the whole point of, not letting perfectionism hold you back in your marketing or your business generally, is to just do the best that you possibly can. Obviously, I'm not saying don't worry about being perfect, just put any old rubbish out. We're not sort of saying that at all, but we're saying, do something and then improve.
To be honest with you as well, is you can also take mistakes and leverage them to your advantage. And as you were talking then, Jamie, what I remembered was, I think it was ASOS, the online retail company, or the online fashion company. They had a certain number of bags produced, and there was a typo on the bags. I can't remember exactly. I think it was like maybe been like 20,000 bags they got made, and there was a typo on the bags. And they tweeted about it and made a joke about it, and that tweet got shared so many times. So they had taken a mistake and they'd used it as an advantage, and it became a really good marketing, not campaign, but
sort of like a viral
tweet. A little viral tweet for them. So you can turn these things around to your advantage, but that wouldn't have happened if they were uptight about mistakes. And you've got to really have that culture of mistakes are fine. It's just there's no perfectionism in marketing. There's no perfectionism in business. It's a process of learning and trial and error. That's why all this fail fast it's taking a lot more popularity now. But in marketing and business, you need to be able to just not be too attached to your work and put something out, because at the end of the day, we live in such a fast-paced world. Whatever you put out there, it's forgotten about by the next week anyway.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anything else you want to chat about?
No, I think that's everything.
Thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next episode.